What if I told you that it is possible for you to lose weight and you don't have to starve yourself in the process? Don't go anywhere, guys. Alright guys, so no ifs, ands, or buts. To lose weight, you have to consume less energy than your body is burning. So, how do we do that? How can we track how much energy we're actually consuming? Luckily, we had this nifty little measurement of energy called a calorie, and that is what's going to help us track and determine how much energy we need to consume. If you eat in a 3,500 calorie surplus, say, for 1 week, which is 3,500 calories over what your maintenance calories for 1 week is, you're going to gain 1 pound of body fat. So that's how your body stores energy. So before I say anything else, I'm just going to recommend that if you have not seen Greg Doucette or you don't know who Coach Greg is, I'm going to say you can just click off of my video right now and go to his channel, because he can explain this stuff so much better than I can. I'm just going to give it my best shot. Shout out to you, Coach Greg. I absolutely love your channel and I never miss a video. I watch his videos and I enjoy learning something new pretty much every time he puts out a video, and I never fail to be entertained in the process. So if you came back, you've checked out Coach Greg, welcome back. Let's finish this video. So to count calories, the main thing, obviously, nutrition labels. Well, not all foods have nutrition labels. And another thing about nutrition labels, sometimes the amount in the package is not the same amount as the serving size on the nutrition label. So make sure you're paying attention to your serving size on your nutrition labels. Sometimes you have to weigh your food, so I highly recommend you getting a food scale. So like I said, a lot of foods don't include nutrition labels on their packaging. So Google is a great way to just look up any food that, whether you're at a restaurant that doesn't have the nutrition facts on their menus or whatever, you can always Google it, whatever type of food, whatever restaurant you're at, whatever. I'm pretty sure most restaurants are required to have at least their calorie count on the menus, but I know that's not true, everywhere in the world. So we're going to assume that maybe your restaurants aren't including the calorie count. Well, what if it's like a small mom and pop shop restaurant? Okay, then you're gonna have to do a little bit more research and look up each certain food and maybe kind of find out how it was prepared, whether it was cooked with oil. Oil is gonna add crap loads of calories. That's why fried foods are so bad when you're trying to lose weight. You gotta get away from the fried foods because they have so much oil in them. This is regular canola oil, okay? 1 tablespoon is 120 calories. And that's one tablespoon, 120 calories, okay? Gotta get away from the fried foods. When the food is fried, it makes it extremely calorie dense. That means for the amount of mass the food is, the calorie count is very high. Whereas like if it was maybe a head of lettuce or something like that, the calorie density is going to be very low. Now we're kind of a little bit more keen on how to count calories. You can use Google, you can use your nutrition labels. Also, you can download the app called MyFitnessPal, and this is also an excellent app that helps you track how many calories, which is how much energy you are consuming every day. So you're going to go down into the description box. You're going to go to that calorie maintenance calculator. You're going to get the number it gives you, and make sure you get the number that is your calorie maintenance. It's going to give you a deficit number or a surplus number, but you want the maintenance levels. So now go in the bathroom on day 1 of your said trial week. So make sure that you don't eat anything, you don't consume anything. You just go use the restroom and then get on the scale. And that's going to give you your dry body weight. So record that number. So now that you have recorded your dry body weight and you got a rough idea of how many calories you want to eat every day, let's give this thing a trial run. So you've been tracking your calories, you have taken that number that the calculator gave to you, and you've been eating 500 calories less. You've been tracking everything that you've eaten. You've been tracking everything you drink. You've been paying attention to the serving sizes on the nutrition labels. You've been weighing your food. You have about as accurate of a calorie count as you can get. And it's day 7. You just woke up. You haven't drank any water, and you just went to the restroom, and you're on the scale. So you're mad as hell at me because the scale didn't go down. Okay. Don't be mad at me, bro. Be mad at the calorie calculator, because like I said when we started this, it's not going to be an accurate calorie count. Or calorie maintenance count. What you have to do now is take another 300 to 500 calories. If you want things to work out evenly, I would recommend 500 calories, but I know how difficult it is to eat less, so let's just say 300 calories. That's still going to put you at losing 35 equals times 21. 0.6 pounds. So you will be losing, if you eat in a 300 calorie deficit, you will be losing 0.6 pounds every week. So if you multiply that by 52, that's 31 pounds, 31.2 pounds in 1 year. So I really don't get into these like 90-day diet things. We're going to lose all this weight in 90 days. Let's talk about the long haul. Make these small changes today so that future you looks back and says, I'm so damn happy that I made these changes back then, because it just makes it that much easier to make more small changes over time so that when you look back, you're like, now look at all the progress I've made. This is awesome. So it doesn't have to be you changing your entire regimen or life all in one day. It's so much easier to just make small changes over time. Maybe you can't just change your entire diet and get into a deficit all in 1 week. Well, you don't have to. You can change from having fries to eating an apple, okay? Fruits and veggies, you want to get plenty of fiber and plenty of protein. When you eat carbohydrates or simple carbs, which are going to be like sugary foods like chocolate and just any kind of like sugary cereal and stuff like that, those are simple carbs, and those are easily broken down by the body and stored as fats. So your body doesn't have to work very hard to digest these and store them as fats. When you consume protein, protein is much more difficult for the body to process into fats and store as an energy. So consuming protein actually makes your body have a higher calorie maintenance level because it's burning more calories to break the proteins down. So if you have higher protein, don't only consume protein. You still want carbohydrates so that your body has energy as well. And I'm not knocking any kind of other diets. You know, if something's working for you, that's great. But if it's not working, if you're starving, try what I'm suggesting, okay? Try this calorie deficit. You're still eating 3 meals a day. Maybe you're changing what the actual meal is, but I'm hoping this will work for you guys. I mean, I know that when I was tracking my calories to gain weight, that it was, you know, progress. You see progress. If you're tracking it and you're staying consistent with what you're doing, you will see progress. So just give it a shot, you know. Counting calories is not nearly as hard as it seems. Like when you think about it, it's like, oh gosh, I gotta count everything I eat. Just download that MyFitnessPal app and it's gonna help you out tremendously. But my method is what I use. I just took a notebook and recorded what I was eating. I would write down what I eat, how much of it, you know, how many servings of said food, and then you can make the calculations later. You don't have to calculate it all up, you know, while you're eating. Maybe you're in a rush. Maybe you can just jot something down, or you can just type it into your notes on your phone or put it into the app. Whatever you got to do. There's so many ways to do it now, so many apps and things that can help you track your calories. You know, it's just put these tools to your advantage, okay? And don't fall victim to these people on YouTube that are telling you that they're going to make you get a six-pack abs in, you know, 30 days or whatever. That's just not going to happen, guys. You got to work for it. And however long it took for your body to get to where you're at, you know, if you're like severely overweight or whatever, I'm not like knocking you guys or anything. I'm just trying to help you out. So what I want you to do is just make small changes, okay? And make one small change for tomorrow. You know, today I'm gonna, you know, buy some apples instead of, you know, some, I don't know, chocolate bars or something. Just make small changes. And then, I mean, fruits are delicious, and you're not gonna find anybody who's really overweight from eating too many fruits. So if you can replace some of your snacks with like fruits and things like that, that'll be a great place to start. But these guys that are telling you that doing a bunch of sit-ups or their little cardio circuit workout is gonna help you get a six-pack in 10 days, it's just not gonna happen, okay? It's gonna take a long time, however long, like it took you to get severely out of shape, it's gonna take you to get back into shape, but not gonna get anywhere if you don't take that first step towards it. So the factors that affect calories in and calories out are going to be genetics. Your genotype is definitely going to affect what your calorie maintenance level is. If you're an ectomorph like me, your calorie maintenance level is going to be ridiculously high. We have a high metabolism, as everybody knows, and that means that we're burning a whole lot more calories than, say, the endomorphs. The endomorphs are going to be storing a lot more energy. If you build muscle, it takes more calories and protein even to support the muscle that's on your body, so that your body is going to have a higher calorie maintenance level the more muscle that you put on. So that should give you some more initiative to go make some gains in the gym. So the more muscle you have, the higher your calorie maintenance level is going to be. So you want to make sure you are getting plenty of sleep, guys. I know it's so much easier said than it is to be done, but if you're not sleeping, then you're probably going to be getting a lot more of the hunger hormone called ghrelin, and you're going to be more hungry, which means you're going to eat more. So, and when you're asleep, you can't eat. So if you're sleeping, you're burning calories, your body's making repairs to your muscles. Hopefully you've been hitting the gym, but I mean, you don't have to go to the gym. The whole point of this video is just for you to understand how to count some calories and how to get your diet where it needs to be. If you start going to the gym, that's going to increase your calorie maintenance level. So make sure that if you make changes, that you're accounting for each change that you make. So like I said, you don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. You can not do a lick. You can sit on the couch and lose weight if you want to, but you're just going to have to eat such a low amount of calories that you're probably going to be getting close to that I'm starving, you know, levels. You can start with something super easy. Just go for a 10-minute walk. And depending on your body weight, you can burn up to almost 100 calories just going for a 10-minute walk. You know, obviously, the heavier a person is, the more calories that they are going to burn going a certain distance, because as far as physics are concerned, more weight is being moved a certain distance, so more work is being done, therefore more energy is being burned. So a smaller guy walking from point A to point B is going to burn less calories than a bigger guy walking from the same distance, point A to point B. So if you are going to the gym, make sure that when you increase your cardio or increase your activity in general, that you are accounting for that in your calorie maintenance level, because it will alter that. One more quick tip I wanted to throw in, guys, is if you're eating and say you eat your entire meal, you eat your whatever, so you finished your plate, you made a happy plate, yay, and you're like, man, I still kind of feel hungry. Hold up, before you get seconds, guys. I mean, if you're trying to lose weight here, stick with how much you ate. Give it like 10 to 15 minutes for those hunger hormones that we talked about. Wait for those hormones to kicked in, because they're not released immediately. The food has to be starting to digest, and that's when the hormones are released, telling your body that you are no longer hungry. So just wanted to point that out real fast. A lot of people fall victim to that. They think, oh, I'm still hungry, I gotta nom 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 nom. And really, if you're trying to lose weight, I'm not fat shaming anybody. I want you to be happy. I'm just trying to help you get to the happy and healthy version of you that you want to be, and I want you to be able to stay there. We're not trying to do some 90-day, fast or something. We're not doing any damn fast on my channel, okay? I mean, if that's what works for you, that's great, but I promise you, I don't plan on doing any kind of fast, because if it's 4 or 5 hours since I've had a meal, I'm over here like, oh, I'm starving. That's how ridiculously high my metabolism is. It's a kind of a pain in my ass, but I've learned to live with it, and I'm doing the best with what I have, which is what we've got to do, guys, if we're going to make any progress. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Now make sure you leave a comment and tell me anything, whatever you want to say to me. Just go ahead and put it in the comment section, and that is going to enter you to win a free shaker bottle. It's a 24-ounce shaker bottle. I'm going to ship it to you totally free as soon as we hit 100 subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss my next video where I'm going to tell you how to get a six-pack. So anybody else who's interested in following my channel, you can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on TikTok. All the links are going to be in the description box. I cannot tell you how appreciative I am for all the support. You guys mean everything to me. Thanks, guys. I will see you next time.
Nope.